nag-Senate session na kabibig kanina, I think continuous pa ngayon, at napag-usapan nila itong impeachment ni VP Sara mga kabibig. Nako, ito na kabibig ang ating pag-uusapan ngayon. Napahiya itong si Coco Pimentel, si Senador Coco Pimentel napahiya, nauutal at parang hindi alam kung ano ang isasagot niya kay Senator Francis Tolentino. At itong si Senator Francis Tolentino ay nagbigay ng manifestation na ipa-dismiss na ang VP Sara impeachment kung aabot ito sa 20th Congress. Nako, mga kabibig, bardagulan, sagutan, at makikita mo talaga kung sino sa mga senador ang may alam at sino sa mga senador ang gusto lang ma-impeach si VP Sara kahit mali-mali ang proseso. Nako, nagsimula na ang bangayan mga kabibig. Kanina lang nagsalita si Risa Hontiveros na ang sambayanang Pilipino daw ay talagang naghihintay at atat na sa impeachment ni VP Sara. Sa impeachment case ni VP Sara, atat na at parang napapagod na sa paghihintay kung kailan magsimula ang hearing. Nako po, ito muna si Coco Pimentel. Nahalata si Coco Pimentel ba? Na ito si Coco Pimentel, halata talagang mag-yes into na ma-impeach si VP Sara. Pero nung tanongin siya ni Francis Tolentino, ay nauutal. Naghahanap ng kung sinong tutulong sa kanya para sagutin ang tanong ni Francis Tolentino. So ito kabibig ha, manood tayo ng video kung saan talagang napahiya si Coco Pimentel. Oo mga kabibig, ang tanong kung tatakbo itong ulit si Coco Pimentel, mananalo kaya ito? Nako, ewan ko, malapit na ang 2028. Dapat sana you know how to play your cards. Pero parang gusto yata nilang, si VP Sara gusto lang ma-impeach. Ito na kabibig.
Sa Ligang Batas ng Pilipinas, 1935, 1973, 1987 na carry over.
Mr. President, I will respond directly to the question. Wala po nakasulat doon that it shall carry over. Hence, it is my humble opinion that the trial of the current impeachment case, now pending before the Senate of the 19th Congress, can cross over or continue from the 19th Congress to the 20th Congress. The impeachment docket of the Senate Impeachment Court continues and remains to be the same. So thank you very much, Mr. President, my dear colleagues, for your time and attention.
Mr. President, kanina po narinig ko yung
ito na.
Precedents ng binanggit, Your Honor, Senator Pimentel. Would the good gentleman agree that the reason why the position of constitutionalists, textualists for that matter, on this issue is that the Constitution is silent as to the word carry over, cross over, continue. Meron po ba nakalagay sa Constitution? Sa Saligang Batas ng Pilipinas, 1935, 1973, 1987 na carry over.
Nagisa si Coco Pimentel. Nagisa si Dodong. Nako, ano kaya isasagot niya, no? Ginisa sa sariling mantika ba? Ginisa yung pabida-bida, paipal-epal na talagang dapat ma-crossover yan kasi kailangan talagang ma-impeach si VP Sara. O ngayon, takutin mo muna ang tanong ni Senator Francis Tolentino. Hoy, bumabawi si Senator Francis Tolentino, no? Si Tolentino bumabawi, mga kabibig. Naku, paano yan? Let's proceed.
Okay.
Mr. President, I will respond directly to the question. Wala po nakasulat doon that it shall carry over.
Wala palang nakasulat. Wala palang nakasulat doon. Pero bakit ka nag-suggest? Baka manifestation niya or baka gusto lang niya na gawin itong stage ba, itong impeachment ni Bibi Sara, gawin itong stepping stone para pag-usapan sila, para magpabida-bida, para magpabilib sa masang Pilipino, para kung tatakbo sila sa eleksyon, ay nako, bubutuhan sila. Sinabi na nga ni Coco Pimentel, wala.
Pero binanggit ko sa aking manifestation, wala talaga ring nakasulat doon that it cannot cross over.
So halata naman cannot cross over. Oy, iba yung 19th Congress, iba yung 20th Congress. So babaliin nyo talaga. Nako po, Coco, ano nangyari? Oh, yan kabibig ha. Ito ang komento ng ating mga netizen. Nako, greedy. Kokok versus Coco. Bagong Congress na yata ang Senado. No, it cannot. Walang impeachment magaganap. Ano na tambalos-los. Ang pinaglalaban ang tama na sa likod nyo lagi ang taong bayan. Ano kaya ang pinaglalaban ni Coco? Bakit gigil na gigil siya sa impeachment? Of course, galit siya sa mga Duterte. Di ba? Ito pa. I-apply nyo na yung impeachment ni Marcos. Kay Bibi Sara, wag na. Nililigaw lang ni Coco ang istorya. Expired ka na, Coco. Is Coco Pimentel planning to run in 2020? Of course. Politiko yan. Plano talaga yan. Kaya kailangan talaga nilang magpabilib sa masang Pilipino. Pero ang tanong ngayon, si BP Sara love ng maraming Pilipino. So gusto niyang sirain ang imahe ni BP Sara. 'Di ba? Pro-admin parehas ang nagdedebate. Antayin yon si Senator Marcoleta para magandang interpolation nyo. Ay, excited tayo kay Senator Marcoleta, no? Pero mga kabibig ha, believe ako kay Francis Tolentino kasi nag-create siya ng manifestation that impeachment case versus VP Sara functionally dismiss kung di matatapos sa Hunyo 30. Naku, malapit ang Hunyo 30. Di ba ilang araw na lang? 28 days more to go. Matapos na ang Hunyo 30. So, ito kabibig ha, makinggan natin si Senator Francis Tolentino, mga kabibig.
This manifestation to address a pressing constitutional concern. Mr. President, the Senate received the articles of impeachment against Vice President Sara Duterte 117 days ago. Yet the trial required by Article 11, Section 3(4) of the Constitution to proceed forthwith will begin only on June 11, dangerously close to the end of the 19th Congress. This delay compromises due process and undermines our role as an impeachment court. Under the 1987 Constitution, the Senate of each Congress acts separately and independently of the Senate of the Congress before it. Only 12 senators remain after each election, insufficient to form a quorum. Thus, unlike the U.S. Senate or the Philippine Senate under the 1935 Constitution, we cannot carry unfinished proceedings into the next Congress. Allowing the 20th Congress to take over this trial would be ultra vires or beyond our constitutional power. Jurisdiction over impeachment is exclusive to the Congress that receives the complaint.
Oh, okay.
Supreme Court rulings in Neri versus Senate and Balag versus Senate and our own Senate rules, Rule 44, Section 123, confirm that all legislative and investigatory matters terminate with the expiration of a Congress.
Oh.
This principle is affirmed internationally. Jefferson's Manual provides that unfinished business do not carry over into a new Congress.
Correct.
If we cannot conclude the trial before June 30, 2025, we must recognize this impeachment case is functionally dismissed by constitutional operation and no action can be taken by the 20th Congress on the matter for lack of constitutional authority.
Alak ka. Nako, functionally dismissed. Kung hindi matatapos nila sa hanggang June 30, hindi nila pwedeng ipagpatuloy sa 20th Congress. Kaya yung nag-manifestation din si Coco Pimentel, sinupalpal din ni Tolentino si Pimentel, hindi na. Nagpahiya, nahiya, di ba? So sana ma-approve itong manifestation, makikita nila na useless lang itong impeachment ni VP Sara. Nako po. Kahit i-impeach pa niyo si VP Sara, magkaso-kaso kayo dyan. Maraming senador ang magno sa impeachment ni VP Sara. Let's proceed.
Mr. President, kahit anong pilit, hindi maitatawid, lalo na't kung lalabag sa saligang batas.
Correct.
Let this manifestation be entered into the official records and journal of this chamber. I will likewise submit a...
Yun, kabibig. Yun ang nangyari. Si Tolentino, grabe si Tolentino, no? Parang iba ngayon si Tol, parang palaban yata. Ito ha, pagpatuloy natin itong Senate hearing la kanina, pagpagigyan natin si Coco Pimentel. Grabe si Coco Pimentel. Oo, parang galit, gustong manakit. Ito. Let's watch this video, kabibigan. Okay, let's watch this video.
Your Honor, to resolve this matter in due course in the next couple of days.
Mr. President,
Yes.
if I can direct this question to the good minority leader, the Senate, even if not acting as an impeachment court, pwede po bang tumanggap ng mga non-members of this chamber to speak or make a presentation, a presentment? Di po ba naaalala natin ng mga nakaraang panahon, pumupunta rito yung President of Vietnam, if I'm not mistaken. Distinguished guests of this chamber are allowed to speak, not just honored. Ganun po ba yung sinasabi nyo? Na baka are the members of the House, though constituted as panel of prosecutors, can they enter the Senate, this chamber, constituted as a plenary or as an impeachment court or both? Pag pinapayagan ng Senado. Baka ganun po siguro ang gustong malaman ng ating minority leader.
Just for the information of the majority leader, yung appearance of the House prosecutors before the Senate kanina sanang 4 o'clock, June 2, appeared in the impeachment calendar prepared by the Senate President. Hindi ako may idea nun. At saka, when we read our Senate impeachment rules, wala din dun yun.
So they will be appearing before an impeachment court.
That's why this is the request for information. Now, what did the Senate President have in mind when he scheduled this for June 2? And I think it's clearly, since 4 p.m. siya, it's clearly an appearance before Senate.
Yes.
The plenary session of the Senate.
Again, the basis is U.S. practice. That is how they do it in the United States, where we lifted
US
portions
na
of
naman.
our own impeachment rules. That's where
US na naman ang binabasihan nila.
practice and precedents in the
Yun
United
tayo.
States.
And per our legislative rules, we can waive the rules so that we
can
allow
suspend the
non-members
rules to allow
speak. Diba dito, recently nagsalita rin si former UN Secretary
Korean,
General.
South Korean.
Huh?
The South Korean.
Yes, that's UN Secretary General. So
That can be
so we
allowed.
can do it. Yes.
Again, that can be allowed. Again, plenary action is necessary, and the plenary will decide on this matter.
So just a few more requests for information, Mr. President. So, Mr. President, His Honor, around 4 days ago, sent notice that the June 2, 4 p.m. appearance of the House panel of prosecutors will be moved to June 11, 4 p.m.
Yes.
So, okay. Now, what is now the calendar that His Honor has in mind? Kasi dati meron kang June 2, 4 p.m. appearance, then June 3 morning, we convene the Senate as an impeachment court. So where is that? Where is this convening now? Where is it now when you move the appearance to June 11?
Sabay na po, because by that time, by June 11, wala na rin po tayong hinahabol na kailangan i-second or i-approve kung meron man, ratification na lamang ng mga bicameral conference committee reports. And we will be doing both at the same time. If at all, the reading of the articles of impeachment, the referral to the Committee on Rules, the convening of the impeachment court, if at all again, the oath of the senator judges, if at all again, all that we can do as an impeachment court would be to issue summons
Yes, yes. Oh,
requiring the respondent to answer within 10 days.
but were we sent notices na ganun ang mangyayari?
I'm sorry?
Were the senators sent notices or informed that after the appearance of the House panel of prosecutors, there's a possibility that we will convene as a court? Para ready kami.
Wala pa.
Wala pa nga. Kaya,
Wala
malapit
pa.
na po yung June 11.
Wala pa naman talaga eh. Kasi nung pinadala yung notice na yun, it was addressed, if you notice, it was addressed to the House that they will be presenting the articles of impeachment on that date. The notice, insofar as the impeachment court itself is concerned, these discussions would be very helpful, Your Honor, because this will be part of how the Senate as a body will be deciding on what to do after the articles of impeachment shall have been read and presented before the body.
Yes, but Mr. President, nung in-issue kasi ninyo yung impeachment calendar last February, at least you were that detailed na sinabi nyo na po yung convening of the impeachment court. Ngayon sana po, nung i-defer si June to appearance, sana pati po yung convening as an impeachment court, nasabi na rin when that is para may idea.
Well, thank you for the opportunity to clarify. Since that is our last day, this representation has no intentions of actually convening the court, if at all, on another date other than the 11th, unless the Senate as an impeachment court provides otherwise. So we will be convening on that date, barring any unforeseen circumstances, barring any procedural motions that will be made and will be settled by the plenary at that time.
Ay, nag-usap-usap si Risa at si Coco Pimentel. Nako, may pinaplano. Ano kaya?
Well, Mr. President, it was just, ito lang for the consumption of our staff and secretariat. It was just pointed out to me that the rule that we mentioned earlier, second paragraph of Rule 3, yung first paragraph pala, it provides that nakapag-oath na. Nakapag-oath na ang member. So if that is now the dividing line, we have crossed the line. So Senate na po ito as a court. So tingnan na lang po muli, Mr. President.
Mr. President, Your Honor, the first paragraph refers to consideration of the articles of impeachment. The second paragraph, we were not part of the Senate that wrote these rules. The first paragraph, it mentions the word consideration. The second paragraph mentions the word presentation. In terms of time, presentation should come first before consideration, although as it appears in our rules, consideration was mentioned first in the first paragraph and before presentation in the second paragraph. But in terms of order, Your Honor, presentation should logically come first before consideration of the articles of impeachment.
And then
where there is nothing to consider unless presented.
And then in the next breath, it talks about the trial na.
Yes, again, we had no part in writing these rules.
Excited si
Okay,
I
so-
will not want to critique it as well because during those times, perhaps, this was apt and sufficient.
So, okay, so Mr. President, maybe now, kasi ang media nagtatatanong sa akin, pinapa-speculate pa ako na, just for the record, what is now the reason that His Honor has taken the initiative to reset the June 2, 2025, 4 p.m. appearance of the panel of prosecutors before the Senate plenary to June 11, 4 p.m.?
It was in the
main
letter
reason, Mr.
addressed to Speaker Martin, copy furnished to all of the senators as well as Vice President Sara Duterte. Given the meeting we had at LEDAC with His Honor's presence, several bills needed to be approved and taken up before we finally finish and wind up the 19th Congress. Meaning to say some bills need to be approved on second reading within the week today, so that we can do third reading next week. Some bills have to be approved on third reading today and within this week, so that bicameral conference committees can finalize and iron out the disagreeing provisions between the Senate and House versions, so that we would still have time next week to either ratify these bicameral conference committee reports or still do third reading in compliance with the constitutional requirement of 3 readings on 3 separate days, at least 3 days after it's approved on second reading.
Yun pala ang rason, kabibig. Matalino rin itong si Chis Escudero, no? So ano, kabibig? Madidismiss kaya itong impeachment ni BP Sara? Matutuloy kaya o aaprobahan kaya itong manifestation ni Senator Francis Tolentino? Maghintay-hintay tayo, ha. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Bye everyone. See you next time.